We all want happiness, but material happiness is imperfect. So to avoid disappointment, we need spiritual happiness. We're all looking for perfect enjoyment and happiness. And of course, there's so many different ideas. What is happiness? Happiness is a warm puppy, the familiar torn security blanket, a moonlit tryst, being with the family, being a proud mum or dad, holidays, a good show or a film, good food, having a good laugh, meeting your loved one, a triumphant victory you've worked for so long, fast cars, finding the perfect wave, and so on. But there's always a fly in the ointment. What we're enjoying gets finished, or else it changes. Flowers wilt and fade. Beautiful people become old and not so beautiful. Sometimes they get tired of us, they divorce us, or else they die. Cuddly babies become demanding teenagers. Even when we have something that we enjoy, after some time the senses become overloaded. We can't enjoy ice cream, a laugh with friends, sex, or anything else indefinitely. People get bored, even if they have something they enjoy. If you've ever made a long journey with young kids, you know what I'm talking about. Another thing is, as we get older, we can't enjoy so much. The demand for enjoyment continues, but the capacity to enjoy declines. One of my friends asked his grandfather, "Hey, Granddad, what's it like to be old?" His grandfather started to cry. He said, "I have so many desires that I'll never be able to fulfill." Of course, that won't happen to you, right? We'll see. Have a good day. Enjoy yourselves. Have a wonderful time. Our ideal is they all lived happily ever after. And yet perfect happiness in this world is like the crock of gold at the end of the rainbow. So what's happening? Why do we keep chasing the rainbow's end? The answer is simple. On the one hand, conscious spirit is alive and eternal. And on the other hand, matter is dead. It's inert and it's constantly changing. So on the one hand, it's the nature of spirit to be happy. And on the other hand, it's the nature of matter to frustrate our quest for happiness. That's it. Conscious spirit is alive, eternal, full of life. And matter, on the other hand, is dead. It's inert. And that's why matter really can't satisfy the conscious self, the spiritual self. So, as we become absorbed in our material life, in material objects, we forget that we are spiritual beings. In other words, as we become absorbed in matter, in material objects, out there, we lose touch with our real self. We're looking for real happiness, but real happiness is not out there in the objects. Real happiness is of the self, the conscious spiritual self. So in other words, to find real happiness, we have to find our real self. We have to realize our spiritual nature beyond the limitations and confines of matter. Well, what is spirit? How can we live as spirit here in the material world? When we find the answers to those questions, then we can find real happiness. Like to know more? Watch the next video.